Welcome to This Must Be Heard, a recurring podcast featuring discussions of Delaware County Community College's events, achievements, and initiatives. Today, our new Media Lab executive producers, Kate Escalante and Tashea White, chat with Allyson Gleason about why students should consider participating in activities offered through the Office of Campus Life. Now enjoy the show.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of This Must Be Heard. My name is Tashea White, and joining me is one of my fellow co-executive producers of the New Media Lab, Kate. Hey, Kate.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Yeah, and thanks for being on with us. We also have a very special guest, the Director of Campus Life, Allyson Gleason. Thank you for joining us.
Thrilled to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
We're so happy to have you too. This is going to be a good one today. So Kate, why don't you just start us off?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think the best question to ask first is, what is campus life?
So Campus Life is the office at DCCC where we help students get connected outside of the classroom. So we do a variety of programs, things like leadership workshops, our social activities. So for example, today we actually did a Stuff-A-Plush where students could build their own furry friend for Valentine's Day. We also do things like guest speakers and all sorts of trips, co-curricular programs, really anything that you can think of that students do to get connected outside of the classroom, whether that be through other academic programs or whether that be through social programs. That's us. We're here to help students really maximize their experience at DCCC and get connected to both other students and the college.
Oh, the stuffed animal activity sounds like so much fun. I wish I had gotten to do that. It sounds like so much fun. It really does. Did you guys have fun doing that?
We did. We actually had a really great response today. We had a line that was well down the hallway and students really brought the energy and were super into it. It was really nice to see students so engaged, especially after being away from in-person activities for quite a while.
Yeah, I always think about campus life as kind of like the activities hub of the college or the social gateway to the college. But it's a lot more than that in a lot of ways too. I know you guys do a lot of workshops for personal development and career development as well. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the various departments at the college all do workshops for various topics. So Campus Life really focuses on leadership and soft skills to help students feel like they're marketable when they go on to four-year institutions or when they go out into the workplace. Other areas of the college do workshops as well, and then we track those so that students can actually get a certificate. It's not a certificate program, but you can get a certificate of completion for coming to a certain number of workshops, and that's just another way that we like to help students get connected to the resources at the college and really maximize their time with us.
Yes, a lot of good reasons to get involved with the Office of Campus Life, which kind of leads us to our next question. You want to take that, Kate?
Yeah, definitely. So Allyson, I know you had previously said that these activities really help students get engaged into the college experience. Now, what are other reasons, or why should students get involved with campus life?
So there are a lot, obviously there's a lot of really good reasons to get involved with Campus Life, but the main one, and even for me personally, I was a student leader when I was in school, to get involved is really to get connected to other students. Really the best resource at the college is your fellow peers here at DCCC. By getting involved in clubs and organizations or coming to events, you're able to really get a sense of belonging where you are part of our community, you know the other people on campus, are able to say hello to them, and have a group of people who share your interests, whether that be social interests or whether that be academic interests through your major. So it's really a great way for students to meet one another and really feel like they are part of that DCCC community.
Yeah, and I can say for myself personally, campus life has helped me get more engaged, like to engage more with the college in a lot of ways. I kind of started off disconnected, with DCCC a little bit, kind of floating through college, but I feel like college should be more of an experience. It shouldn't be just a stepping stone or a struggle of a stepping stone. You should be able to, as you say, develop yourself and develop new social relationships and find yourself here. As you said, our motto to the college is. So especially when I was able to join the new media lab and connect some of my personal hobbies with the college and then develop socially through that, that helped me a lot as a student. I don't know. How about you, Kate? Do you kind of feel like you had a similar experience?
Yeah, definitely. I started Delaware County right in the beginning of the pandemic where everything was virtual. And I really did feel disconnected from the college, just thinking, how can I get involved other than, educationally? And so when I heard that, the campus life was promoting several events. One of them happened to be bingo night. I was very interested, and I remember, participating in bingo and seeing that there are other students who felt the way I was feeling, really disconnected, and, participating in bingo, making new relationships, and, building these connections. It really felt amazing, having this sense of community, at a community college.
Yeah, bingo is one of my favorites. I've always loved bingo. Bingo is a lot of fun. I know it shouldn't be competitive, but I make it.
Right, and I learned about bingo through Campus Life's newsletters that they always put out in the beginning of the month. So Allyson, other than that newsletter, is there any way that students can get involved?
Absolutely. So students can get involved in a variety of ways. So we just had our Club and Activities Expo, but we do have that every semester where we have tables with information about all of the activities that we're going to do for the whole semester. It's an opportunity to meet some of the leaders of our clubs and organizations, and that's a really great way to get involved. We also have our QR code, where if you go and follow the QR code to the online sign-up form, you can sign up for our clubs and organizations and see all of the things that we offer. That club interest form is really just for interest. It doesn't make you a member. It really just says, please send me more information, so we can get students connected to the leaders of our different groups. So that's one way to get involved. You can also always come down to our Student Center, room 1180 here at Marple campus in the academic building. It's on the bottom floor. You can come find us. We always have flyers with information that is about what's happening on campus. We also have information about the clubs and organization meetings, things like that. You can also follow us on Facebook at Delaware County Community College Campus Life Office, or you can follow us on Facebook on Instagram and Twitter. And our handle is DCCC_Campus Life. Those are some really great ways to find out what's going on campus and to get engaged with the campus community. There are also ways that you can get involved just by coming and grabbing a free pretzel when we're doing an activity, or just stopping by and grabbing a copy of the student newspaper or our college literary magazine. We know that not all students want to be involved in a club meeting every week, and not everybody can be. But we do have lots of opportunities for students to be as involved as their schedule and as your personal desire permits.
Yep. So it's a very easy process, very easy to get involved, and a lot of ways to get involved. Were you going to say something, Kate?
Yeah, I would say I definitely agree. A lot of ways to discover campus life, to connect with campus life, and that pretty much covers it for today's episode. Tashea, Allyson, thank you so much for participating, and thank you so much for having me also. And of course, you guys please do not ignore those emails from Campus Life. There's a lot of fun to be had, so please pay attention to those. Right, and I believe we should also be posting a lot of the social media and also QR code in one of the title parts, so be sure to be on the lookout for that. And like I said, that pretty much covers it. And we're out. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You've been listening to This Must Be Heard, brought to you by the New Media Lab and Campus Life. Today's hosts and producers were Kate Escalante and Tashea White. Our guest today was Allyson Gleason. Victoria Colbreth and Samuel Larson designed our cover art. Raven Amaro prepared our title cards. and Indigo Frazier composed our theme music, and I am Tommy Cresta, your announcer for this episode. Please be sure to like this episode on YouTube and follow us on Instagram at DCCC_New Media Lab. DM us if you're interested in participating in our organization. Thanks again for listening.